again, for those of you who may have joined us a little bit late, my name is Carlo Tomaino. I have the pleasure of being the city manager of this fine city, and it's my honor to be here. I feel like I came to the city at just about the right time. I joined Signal Hill in January of 2023, and I've had just a lot of fun being a manager and working with our great team and our hardworking staff and meeting many of the residents who truly love and enjoy working in the city and understand how unique it is and how special it is to be here, to live here, to work here. So it's just a great privilege, especially during our centennial year. So even better timing on my part. So I'm very happy to be here. I'd like to recognize a few special guests we have with us this evening. You know, we have some very great, productive working relationships with our local elected officials, and we have their representatives joining us this evening. Representing Congressman Garcia, we have Christopher Perez. Representing Senator Nina Gonzalez, we have Mia Hernandez. Representing Assemblymember Josh Lowenthal, we have Lizette Jamal. And representing our Los Angeles County Supervisor Janice Hahn, we have Jeanette Christian. So as you probably know, this has been a great year for Signal Hill. We've celebrated many, many things during the city's centennial, our very interesting history with some outstanding community events with more to come later this year. I think we've saved probably the best for last. And we welcome the new Audi dealership, as you saw in the video. And the City Council approved a brand new Civic Center master plan, which will be our guiding document to build a new amphitheater, to build a community center, and other amenities for our fine Signal Hill Park. So one of the many things that we do well in the city of Signal Hill is that we plan and prepare for the future. In 2023, the City Council adopted our current 5-year strategic plan with the goal of creating a sustainable and well-planned future for our city. Of course, we did not develop the strategic plan in a vacuum. We asked you, our community, to help prioritize the core values that should drive our decision-making, resource allocation, and overall direction. The plan that we have now ensures that our city's actions align with our core mission, our long-term vision, and your values. It also helps establish clear and measurable goals that guide us in the organization toward future success. The strategic plan also helps us prioritize our resources, including financial, human, and technological resources, to focus on the most important initiatives. Because when you're a small city, you have to make doubly sure that you do things well. So we're very careful about planning for the future. We're also prepared to respond to internal and external changes, market shifts in the economy, and other unforeseen challenges. And of course, of importance to you, the strategic plan provides a framework to track our progress and assess the effectiveness of these strategies over time. So you might be asking, well, what are our 5 strategic plan goals? Well, our first goal is one of the most important for any city, and it's to have financial stability and resilience. Signal Hill is proud. We have a very balanced budget and our reserves to help fund planned activities well into the future, including the aforementioned Civic Center Master Plan, and of course other unplanned events, such as the heavy storms that we experienced in February of this year. Our second goal is to maintain community safety by supporting our public safety services and increasing emergency preparedness. We take great pride in supporting our police officers. We're very proud that we have our own police department, and their mission to protect the city is one that we hold dearly, and we support them. Our third goal is to improve our local economy. So supporting local businesses is something that is very near and dear to my heart. We want to, in the future, create a vibrant downtown core with our opportunity study area. That's a project that is forthcoming. It'll be a way for us to reimagine and re-envision our community. I have a great deal of respect for local business owners because you provide valuable investments to our local community, and we want to continue to support your success. Fourth, we also want to focus on our infrastructure. So our water systems, recreational spaces, streets, sewers, all kinds of things that we maintain. We have a beautiful city, and It serves as an example, I think, to many of the other communities in the region because it shows that we take great pride in making sure our residents can enjoy the benefits of living in Signal Hill. We always joke internally with our Public Works Department that you always know when you're in Signal Hill, and we're very proud of how we maintain and preserve our community. Our fifth goal is to strengthen internal communication, recruitment, retention, and increase our effectiveness and efficiency for city services. So we have a comparatively small staff, and our goal is to help to keep our well-performing, high-performing employees and attract really great employees so that we can continue to do everything we do in this city to help support you. So we work really hard to make sure that our strategic plan, that it's a living document. It doesn't just sit on a shelf somewhere. Today, you'll hear from each of your city council members about how each of these initiatives work with our strategic plan, how these are implemented, and the impact it has on the community. As a resident, community member, business owner, or visitor. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge our fantastic city council, who are now sitting here. For their continued guidance, direction, and support, and for approving the strategic plan. They set the tone for our city, and I would even say for our region, and their spirit of collaboration really helps to make our city make progress. I think we're very fortunate that we have a city council that are very intelligent, very well invested in the community, but understand everyone's role, from policymakers to staff, and they make things a lot easier for us. And like I said, it's one of the many reasons that I am lucky to be a city manager in this city. And I'd also, of course, like to acknowledge our staff who work hard each and every day to deliver high-quality services to our community and help make Signal Hill a great place to live, work, and play. And finally, thanks to each and every one of you for your being here this evening, spending time away from your family, your friends, and others to join us. Thank you for making this city a priority, for investing your time with us, for sharing a meal, hearing about what's going on in your community, just being invested and caring and loving your city. So we really want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us this evening. Thanks again. So now we'll move into a few short video presentations that each take time to discuss our strategic plan, initiatives, and how we're accomplishing those. And our first video presentation is from Vice Mayor Wilson, and Vice Mayor Wilson will be talking about the city's first goal, which is financial resiliency.
Hello, Signal Hill. I'm Ed Wilson, your Vice Mayor for this centennial year, and I'm excited to be with you here and share some thoughts. The city is in the best position it has been in its 100-year history. I have been blessed to have served as your council member for 28 years, 6 of those as your mayor. Financial resiliency is and has been one of my top priorities since running for council, along with creating stability for our community. The budget is a fundamental element in all we do. It supports our city operations, particularly with respect to maintaining our valuable community assets and providing high-quality services to our residents and local businesses. We budget to provide an informed estimate of the city's anticipated expenses and incoming revenue. This allows us to determine money needed to cover all continuous expenditures while also identifying any one-time costs necessary for city operations. Have you ever taken a road trip? Let's try to weave this analogy into our discussion. Our budget supports continuous improvement in municipal services, programs, and projects, enables us to recognize and respond to growing demand for services, and where necessary, expand those services. Moreover, the budget serves as a guide for our staff, articulating our priorities in financial terms and translating the city's goals into an operational plan. In essence, the roadmap for our aforementioned road trip. When you take a road trip, you must have a plan to ensure that you provide for enjoyment of your top priorities. Most importantly, the budget process ensures accountability. It allows us to measure our progress and to demonstrate to our residents that their government is managing resources effectively and wisely. Who would want to get into your car if they did not know the plan of where you were going? Our overarching goal is to adopt a structurally balanced budget. This budget serves as the city's financial plan, controlling appropriations to fund city services and activity. It is also a reflection of the City Council's priorities and strategic goals, ensuring that our resources are allocated effectively. In short, If it's not in the budget, it's not a priority for that fiscal year or that trip. Our budget is supported by several key funds. The first is the general fund, which is our primary operating fund. It finances essential municipal functions such as public safety, public works, community development, and parks, recreation, and library services. Literally, all the men and women who proudly work for the city of Signal Hill. This operating budget has grown to approximately $35 million for fiscal year 24-25. We made significant strides ensuring financial stability. First, we worked with CalPERS to develop a sustainable and affordable program to ensure the city meets its long-term obligation to retirees while also retaining funds to maintain operations and meet strategic goals. A win-win for employees, retirees, and the city. For our road trip, this would be analogous to buying a full-service vehicle maintenance plan prior to the road trip. When I first got on council, the city was deemed to be financially stable. However, its general reserve was less than 5%. Our GR, also known as our rainy day fund, now totals just over $30 million. This is a number to be proud of, as this total accounts for 87% of our $35 million operating budget, and our plan is to build it to 100%. This number demonstrates our strong commitment to set aside funding for unprecedented times and highlights our strong financial position. Our reserves provide us a robust safety net, ensuring that we can continue to fund essential services and capital improvements even in the face of economic uncertainty. As a resident or business owner, this should reassure you that your city is in a strong and sustainable financial position for years to come. Measure R, a voter-approved increase in sales tax, is the largest and recent contributor to the city's long-term financial stability. These tax dollars are at work today. From improving and expanding city services to our residents and businesses, to funding major infrastructure projects, and to public safety. This measure helped create financial stability for our entire community well into the future. Our city's budget is more than just numbers. It's a reflection of our priorities, our values, and our commitment to the community. Remember, I said, it is not in the budget, it's not a priority. By maintaining healthy reserves and practicing sound financial management, we are ensuring that the city of Signal Hill and other key assets remain vibrant. Our future is bright. If we maintain the vision of unity, diversity, and fiscal responsibility, together we will continue to move our city forward and provide a city in which we are all proud. Now, let's go out and have an amazing road trip.
All right, very good. Well, thank you so much, Vice Mayor Wilson, for that presentation. Our second goal, as I mentioned, is community safety. And before we play that video, I'd like to acknowledge Council Member Robert Copeland, who will share his insights into the city's efforts to prioritize our community safety. As a resident and business owner in our city, you should all know that we take community safety very seriously, and we work every day with our police department to ensure our community is safe. So at this time, here is Councilmember Copeland's presentation and update on community safety.
Hi Signal Hill, I'm Councilmember Robert Copeland, and it's my honor to share with you how the city has actively taken steps to enhance community safety in our city. We are fortunate and proud to have our very own police department, and we took a significant step forward in caring for those who protect us by implementing a wellness program. This initiative includes comprehensive counseling services for our officers and the launch of our peer support team. We recognize that the mental and emotional well-being of our law enforcement is just as crucial as their physical safety. We also made tremendous progress in staffing our department by filling numerous vacant positions, including a police captain, several new officers, a full-time records clerk, a dispatcher jailer, and a police aide. These new additions strengthen our capability to serve and protect the community effectively. Recognizing the importance of preparedness, we converted our part-time Emergency Operations Center Coordinator position into a full-time Emergency Operations Center Manager role. This change ensures that our city is better equipped to respond swiftly and effectively in emergencies. To address the challenges of recruitment and retention, we introduced longevity pay for our officers. This incentive not only helps us retain experienced officers, but also ensures that we attract top talent to our ranks. To improve the efficiency and effectiveness of our training programs, we purchased the LEPTA Field Training Officer software. This tool helps us streamline the evaluation process for officers in training, ensuring that they are well prepared to meet the demands of the job. In our ongoing effort to enhance efficiency, we adopted the same timekeeping software as other city employees. This move has streamlined our payroll process, reducing administrative burdens and allowing our team to focus on more critical tasks. Understanding that public safety extends beyond policing, we deployed a community impact officer to address quality of life issues, including but not limited to homelessness. This officer also oversees our neighborhood watch program, fostering stronger partnerships and problem-solving efforts with our residents and business owners. This year alone, we held 7 neighborhood watch meetings, strengthening our community bonds and improving our collective security. We revived our open house tradition, welcoming community members to tour our police station and engage directly with our staff. This event is crucial for building trust and transparency between our officers and the residents they serve. To ensure our officers have the best tools at their disposal, we upgraded our radio systems and replaced our body-worn cameras, in-car cameras, and in-car computers. Additionally, we implemented a cloud-based evidence storage system, enhancing our ability to store and manage critical data securely and efficiently. These efforts highlight the city's commitment to enhancing public safety through comprehensive support for law enforcement, technological upgrades, community engagement, and efficient administrative processes.
Thanks again, Councilmember Copeland, for sharing that information. So our third strategic plan goal is economic development and downtown development. As you know, sales tax revenue is at the epicenter of everything we do. It's the way that we help deliver all of the city services, and we take great pride in supporting our business community. I'd like to acknowledge Councilmember Keir Jones, who is very focused on business development and will provide us with this evening's update on the city's efforts of this important initiative. So, as you may know, we recently welcomed some wonderful new businesses into our city, which Councilmember Jones will share more insights about in this video presentation. But I also wanted to acknowledge how important our business community is in general and the vital role they played in supporting the first 2 initiatives, which are to create financial resiliency and helping to enhance community safety. All of these goals work together. They work with each other. And they do this by creating a vibrant, thriving community that deters activities we don't want to see and promotes activities that we do want to see within our business community. So up next, here is Councilmember Jones to present the Economic and Downtown Development segment.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Keir Jones, and it's my pleasure to share more information about our local economy, our initiatives to support local businesses, and exciting new plans to build a vibrant downtown core. We understand relationship building is the key to collaborative, cohesive partnerships. This year, we hired a new economic development manager to work closely with the Signal Hill Chamber of Commerce and our local business community to identify their needs and better understand how the city can provide assistance to them. You may have noticed while driving down Cherry Avenue that there are several street pole banners hanging with the logos and names of our local businesses that have helped sponsor our city's centennial celebration this year. My council colleagues and I knew it was important for our local businesses to have an avenue to demonstrate their support to this milestone year in our city. Our businesses continue to be more engaged than ever before, and we look forward to continuing this rapport. And while taking care of our businesses is critical, the city also worked closely with Fletcher Jones Automotive Group to expedite the necessary permits and attract another high-quality luxury auto brand to our city. We are excited to welcome Audi to our home, and we look forward to their grand opening coming this fall on the corner of Cherry Avenue and Spring Street. Another area where the city has made progress is with the advancement of the Walnut Bluff and Orange Bluff properties. Earlier this year, the city issued a $10 million notice of funding availability and selected National Community Renaissance as the city's workforce housing developer. The Walnut Bluff development is expected to be under construction in a few years and will include a new Boys and Girls Club, which is just another future community benefit. Our Parks, Recreation, and Library Services Department will work closely with the Boys and Girls Club to ensure that our residents are offered additional comprehensive services to further enhance their quality of life here in Signal Hill. Our planning division fast-tracked processing with an amendment to the EDCO Recycling Waste Transfer Facilities CUP. The CUP amendment included a negotiation of development agreement which will result in increased revenues to the city based on the daily capacity. This is another way the city continues to work with our businesses to partner and provide long-term economic growth. Our city is committed to maintaining high quality of life for our residents, and we work towards ensuring our city is clean, inviting, and a destination for visitors. Our Neighborhood Enhancement Division resolved 195 code enforcement cases and inspected 31 vacant sites for compliance with the city's vacant parcel ordinance and state stormwater regulations. And speaking of being a destination for visitors, the city also issued a request for proposals for an extensive economic and land use study that will evaluate certain parts of the city known as opportunity study areas and solicit community feedback to reimagine these areas to align future development with the city's goals. The goal of this project is to evaluate economic trends, identify attractive land uses, and update the city's development standards to attract new investments in Signal Hill. The project will also help diversify our revenues and strengthen our ability to provide public services. Importantly, this project will allow us to reimagine Signal Hill for future generations. We have made some significant progress this past year, and we continue to prioritize and drive our local economy. And we're excited about our future developments, continued efforts to work with our small and local business partners, and continue to make Signal Hill a destination location. Thank you, Signal Hill, for your commitment and support, and for allowing us to continue to serve you.
All right, thank you, Councilmember Jones, for that update. So I mentioned that our fourth strategic plan initiative is the maintenance of our public infrastructure, which includes facilities, parks, open spaces, utility infrastructure such as our wells that enable us to provide safe, clean drinking water, and to deliver other services to the community. As I mentioned, it's a source of pride for us to maintain the community as best as we can, and we appreciate your support in that endeavor. This evening, Councilmember Tina Hansen will spend some time explaining how critical this maintenance is and how it helps us promote a safe community, deliver services that promote health and wellness, and ensure that our community continues to plan for future generations. Please welcome a video presentation from Councilmember Tina Hansen.
Hello, Signal Hill. I'm Councilmember Tina Hansen, and as of this year, I have served the wonderful community of Signal Hill for 3 decades. It's an honor to stand before you to share how we have maintained and improved our city's physical infrastructure, water system, and recreational spaces. You may not even notice these things as you go about your daily life, so we are here to show them to you today. This year, we adopted the city's first local road and safety plan. We have a lot of people on our roads, in cars, on bikes, running and walking with kids and dogs. Making sure that everyone on our roads is safe is extremely important. This plan identifies critical improvements, including new striping, warning signs, signal timing, modifications, and pole upgrades. These enhancements are designed to make our streets safer for everyone, drivers, cyclists, and pedestrians alike. We also replaced more than 5,000 square feet of sidewalk, enhancing safety for pedestrians throughout our neighborhoods, including those with mobility issues. These projects cost a lot of money, and our city has always done an excellent job of seeking out grants and other funding sources to pay for the improvements. Our efforts to secure funding for these projects have been highly successful. We secured more than $18 million in grant funding for the Capital Improvement Program, with $16 million obtained in the past year alone. This funding will be used to continue to enhance public facilities, improve infrastructure, and beautify our city. Late last year, we initiated the Civic Center Master Plan and worked with a consultant to develop, design, cost, and implement alternatives for the city's future Civic Center campus enhancements. The project explored technical aspects, including budget management, ADA upgrades, parking, traffic circulation, and facility planning. Community involvement was important during this process to ask what our residents wanted to see in the city. A larger community center with spaces for seniors, teens, and children, more recreational options, an upgraded city hall, the new amphitheater with a back of the house building, all have been put in our master plan. When storms caused slope failures at Panorama Promenade Trail and 20th and Molino earlier this year, our team was on the ground, managing repairs and ensuring resident safety. We also prepared the necessary documentation for FEMA and Cal OES to secure reimbursement for damages. Our proactive response to these emergencies, including water and oil leaks, has been vital in maintaining safety and preventing further infrastructure damage, and allowed us to reopen the Panorama Promenade Trail as soon as it was safe to do so. And speaking of preventative maintenance and safety, we initiated our Water Master Plan, which will guide system upgrades, operational changes, sustainable staffing, and budget structures. Our goal is to provide reliable, high-quality water services for all residents and businesses. In case you didn't know, the city has its own water department, and we get our water from city-owned wells. This allows us to provide water at a lower cost than if we bought water from other agencies. Our commitment to the environment remains stronger than ever. To date this year, we have planted approximately 300 trees, contributing to greener spaces that improve air quality, provide shade, and enhance the beauty of our city. In the southeast area of our city, on Temple, Hillbrook Park is currently undergoing full rehabilitation, with construction targeted for completion by the end of this year or early next year. This upgraded park will offer better recreational facilities for families and park users, ensuring that this park remains a vibrant part of our community. Besides a redesign of the park and new equipment and amenities, residents can look forward to a public art project in the form of a mural to also be part of the park. Park rehabilitation will continue to be a priority for our city, as we know that access to our green spaces is a key quality of life aspect for our residents. As we continue to celebrate the city's centennial anniversary, we've implemented an enhanced park maintenance schedule to meet community needs and ensure that our public spaces remain clean and pristine, ready to welcome our residents and visitors alike to celebrate with us. As we look ahead, we're committed to continuing our work on projects that will shape the future of our city. We have several key projects in the queue, including upgrading and renovating our city hall to continue to provide great customer service and a better customer interaction experience, design of our upcoming new amphitheater, upgrading street name signs to improve navigation and safety, construction of the roof at Gundry Reservoir on the north side of Signal Hill to ensure the continued security of our water supply, and implementation of additional projects identified in the local road and safety plan. Our vision is clear and our path is set. Together we will continue to build a safer, stronger, and more vibrant city for all. Thank you for your continued support and dedication to making our city the best place to live, work, and thrive.
again, Councilmember Hanson. Good job. None of our first 4 strategic plan goals would be possible without creating internal and external streamlined processes to help create efficiencies within the organization. This evening, Mayor Woods will share more about how the city is working to implement and create a government that's highly efficient. Our city is your local government, and we're finding creative ways to retain our employees, enhance community outreach and engagement, update our municipal code to reflect the values of our community, and address challenges that many cities are facing. Our 5th and final strategic plan initiative is to maintain a high-functioning government. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Woods to introduce this segment.
Hi, Signal Hill. I'm Lori Woods, and it's my sincere honor and privilege to serve as your mayor for such a special year. As my city colleagues have already shared, we have so much to be proud of and so much we've accomplished this year. While we do prioritize financial resiliency, public safety, economic development, and maintenance of our public infrastructure, we also know that none of these priorities are possible without also prioritizing a high-functioning government. Earlier this year, the city updated its municipal code to address numerous quality of life issues that affect our residents and businesses daily. This comprehensive update allows for more streamlined enforcement of activities, including public camping, outdoor vending, and other activities of concern for our community. We also worked with the city manager's office to address staffing in certain departments and added positions to the maintenance division in public works, as well as parks and recreation and library services. These changes were essential to ensure that Signal Hill maintains a high quality of life standard as evidenced through our parks, roadways, and public infrastructure, and that we continue to invest in the needs of residents of all ages that visit the library, attend special events, and enjoy the various community programs that the city offers. This past year, we focused on collaboration and formed a team to address various quality of life issues. The goal of this group, which includes liaisons from the city manager's office, code enforcement, police, parks, recreation, and library services, and public works. The goal is to work as a team to address public safety, code enforcement, maintenance issues, and other high priority problems that are best addressed through a collaborative approach. We are tackling these issues including homelessness, public property maintenance, and private property code enforcement. We are really proud of the work the city has done to address these challenging issues facing local agencies, where we continue to set a new precedent to ensure that all of our residents, including our most vulnerable populations, receive the compassionate care and services that they need, while also working with our local business owners to encourage economic growth. Our city employees are important to us, and we know that retaining and attracting the best and brightest talent is critical. That's why the City Council adopted new agreements with our employee groups that are balanced to meet our recruitment and retention needs, recognize the performance of our employees, and maintain financial responsibility. This ensures that Signal Hill can continue offering excellent customer service to our residents and provide a great work-life balance for all employees. We work hard every day to listen to our residents, business owners, and employees, and to ensure that we keep up to date with changes in technology and industry trends to make your experience in Signal Hill a positive one. Thank you, Signal Hill, for your continued support and desire to make your community better. We have certainly enjoyed sharing this information on the state of your city. We hope you feel confident that our city is stable, vibrant, and thriving, and together we'll continue to enjoy our past, celebrate our present, and envision our future. Thank you for being part of this great Signal Hill community.
Thank you, everyone. And at this time, I would like to welcome to the stage Mayor Woods.
Good evening. How was that? Is that pretty short and sweet? Got all the details in there? Perfect. So this is the state of your city. And did you enjoy the presentation? Very good. Hopefully you're, like I am, that you're pretty happy that this is a city that you chose to live in, chose to play in, chose to operate your business in. And we want to work hard every day to make you proud and feel a part of the community that you're helping to develop. Carlo already acknowledged some of our staff, but let's give a round of applause. First, I'd like to recognize our city staff who work diligently to make priorities of our strategic plan come true every day. If you are a city employee or a commissioner, please stand and be recognized. This is the first time we've scheduled an evening state of the city, and that was very intentional so that more of our working residents could attend. Was that a good idea? Good plan? And I want to recognize the other people that made this happen. Did you enjoy your meal? Yeah. That was provided by the staff, Primal Alchemy. There he is right there. Give him a great hand, great staff. Really appreciate them. And all video productions that you saw this evening, and the videographers and photographers in the room were produced by Dawson Productions. Let's give them a hand. And while he's already left the stage, our musician this evening was Daniel Lewis Adams. Let's show him our appreciation. And I don't believe she's in attendance this evening, but our florist who makes these fantastic arrangements and on your table is Maria of Signal Hill Florist. And then finally, I want to thank the congregation here at Dream City Church for the use of these beautiful facilities that accommodated all requests for this event, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's show them our appreciation. Their staff is operating the sound system and the audio-visual system. So we really certainly appreciate that and grateful that we found a location within the city limits that could accommodate all of us. Okay, so now I'm going to take a mayor's privilege and introduce my family members who are here this evening. I didn't have to twist their arm too much to come. Offering a free meal helped a lot. Lance and I have 4 children who grew up just a block and a half away from this location right here in Signal Hill. 3 of them are here this evening, so I'm going to ask them all to stand. They grew up right here and they still all live fairly nearby. Stand. So, most of you know my husband Lance, and then our son Skylar and his fiancee Meredith Vincent, right there. Thomas and his wife, my daughter Sierra Nishimoto, right there. And then my youngest daughter Savannah Baldwin and her husband Mark are here this evening. And our daughter Celeste, her husband Justin Umira were not able to attend this evening, but they have given us 2 wonderful grandchildren, Holly and Ezra. And I have a 5-minute slideshow of all my grandchildren. No, I'm just kidding. But I will show you pictures on my phone if you're interested. Okay, so be sure to take home your own very miniature flag that's at your table setting. That's yours to keep to your desk. We do not have a Signal Hill pledge, but maybe we can come up with one and you can pledge to the Signal Hill flag. So that's yours to keep. Be sure to take home your very own miniature Signal Hill Centennial flag. And as you leave tonight, you will be given your very own Centennial hat. So, yes, a very exclusive hat, and only those in attendance this evening will walk away with one, just like Jesse Nelson. And before anyone asks, no, you cannot take home the centerpiece. I'm saving staff a lot of questions. What are you going to do with them? I have a place for it. No, the centerpieces stay, but you get a hat and a flag, so, and a free meal. Okay, now we've tried to keep this very succinct and concise and not go too long into an evening on a work night. But now we have one final surprise presentation to make. We'll conclude tonight's event in about 5 to 10 minutes. And please enjoy this next video narrated by Charlie Cunningham.
In the city's 100 years of existence, many have helped shape the history of Signal Hill, but Vice Mayor Edward H.J. Wilson has left his mark in history by shaping the Signal Hill of today. Vice Mayor Wilson's journey on the City Council began on March 4, 1997, marking the start of a legacy that would span nearly 3 decades. His dedication and leadership would see him re-elected 6 times, serving multiple terms as mayor. This period saw the city experience significant development and economic growth. Ed quickly established himself as a leader of vision and action. During his first term, he played a crucial role in several key projects, including the development of the Town Center West Commercial Center in 1999 and the establishment of the Hilltop Specific Plan, which paved the way for residential growth and a comprehensive trail system. In addition, the city achieved a significant milestone by becoming a charter city in the year 2000. Ed was re-elected in March 2001, and his influence continued to grow. As mayor from 2005 to 2006, he oversaw the relocation of the Mercedes-Benz dealership from Long Beach to the Signal Hill Auto Center. This period also saw the construction of Las Brisas 1 and 2, which included Calbrisas Park and a child care center, further solidifying his commitment to providing high-quality, affordable housing. The completion of major projects like the Home Depot at the Gateway Center and Ridgeview Terrace during the second term demonstrated Ed's unwavering focus on enhancing the city's infrastructure and its economic vitality. With his re-election in 2005, Ed continued to lead with distinction. His tenure saw the continued success of the Signal Hill Auto Center with the addition of the BMW Mini auto dealership and the expansion of the Glennie Thomas Dodge dealership in 2002. He also understood the importance of preserving the city's historic architecture through the creation of the Crescent Heights Historic District Specific Plan and the need to transform outdated land uses into housing with the Cherry Avenue Corridor Specific Plan. These actions helped change the city's commercial and residential landscapes and furthered the city's economic strength. Ed's leadership during his 4th term was marked by several key achievements. Notably, he was instrumental in the establishment of the Sustainable City Committee, which spearheads the city's green initiatives, plus the opening of the new police station in 2013, demonstrating his commitment to the environment and public safety. Additionally, In-N-Out Burger joined the Gateway Center in 2010, a reflection of Signal Hill's business-friendly culture. Re-elected again in March 2013, Ed's focus on sustainability and community development remains steadfast. As mayor from 2014 to 2015, he oversaw the opening of the Costco gas station and played a pivotal role in Signal Hill's efforts to develop emergency shelters for the homeless in 2014. His leadership during this period was also marked by the successful grand opening of 10 Mile Brewing in 2016 and the initiation of projects that would shape the city's future. In his 6th term, Ed served as mayor from 2017 to 2018, which was characterized by significant community projects, including the grand opening of the Signal Hill Dog Park and the Xenia Workforce Housing Project in 2018. His vision for the city continued to expand with the grand opening of the new library in 2019 and the establishment of the commemorative flag policy, reflecting his dedication to inclusivity and cultural recognition. Ed's most recent term, beginning in December 2020, has been marked by his resilience and leadership in the face of unprecedented challenges. As mayor, he led the city's emergency response during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. He also championed initiatives like the creation of the Diversity Coalition Committee and the voter-approved Measure R, which increased the transaction and use tax, paving the way for continued financial stability. His involvement in recent projects, including the Spring Street Bicycle Lane project in 2023 and the celebration of the city's centennial in 2024, showcases enduring commitment to the city's sustainability efforts, welcoming culture, and financial well-being. As Ed continues to serve the city, his legacy is one of unparalleled dedication, visionary leadership, and a deep commitment to community development. His tenure on the City Council has not only shaped the city's past, but continues to influence its present and future. From his early days on the City Council to his current role, Ed's impact on the city is a testament to his unwavering dedication to public service. Today, we thank and honor Ed for his 28 years of service to the Signal Hill community.
come to the stage, please. And while they're coming, this is not the only event in recognition of Vice Mayor Wilson. It's not the one we'll be honoring him. You are invited to a reception given in his honor on the evening of Friday, November 8th at the Library Terrace. There you'll hear from each council member, many other officials and individuals who've been invited to help recognize his contribution and service to Signal Hill for nearly 3 decades. Ed, thank you for your dedication, service, and commitment to our community. You have been such a wonderful council colleague, and it's been an honor to sit alongside you. I've learned a lot, making decisions that will resonate and shape the future of our community for many, many years and generations to come. Tonight, we would like to present you with this key to the city. To join a very small, exclusive group. We can get some photos of this. Thank you, Vice Mayor Wilson, from all of us for all you have done. You will sincerely be missed. We will wish you all the best as you move on to the next chapter of your life. Please join me in congratulating him and thanking him for his years of service to the city of Signal Hill. Okay, so Ed, I promised everybody they'd be out of here in the next, Ed, I promised everybody they'd be out of here in the next 5 minutes. So, you can say whatever you want, but then we're going to cut you off.
Yeah, who has the counter? Put it on the TV. Keep it back there. No, I'm not going to take that long. I'll wait till some other date. This has actually caught me off guard. I am extremely happy to receive this. A little joke here about what I said finally. Okay, so I was on council, I think it was my second term, when I learned that other council members actually had a key to the city. and I didn't. And that when I said it's an actual key, they could open the door. I was like, what happened to me? So no, and of course I didn't say it. I don't need that key. I don't want it anyway. I'm not coming before hours or after hours or anything. I'll come in when the city hall is open and to talk to who I need to, and then I'm not here to do that. We're here to set policy, and staff, they're here to actually work, and that, we hire them to do their job, and they do it well. We do not need to sit there and manage them. And all on council, I believe, have been that way. We don't micromanage because we hire really great people. When you hire really great people, you don't have to go check up on them. They're going to do their job. And I think over the years, we've seen that. I am extremely proud to have been able to represent everyone in this city, regardless if you voted for me or not. Every election, I said, vote for me. If you like what I'm saying, vote for someone else. If you don't, but vote, because voting is important. Every single election is the most important election because elections are about the future. It's not about the past. The past has already happened. We cannot change that. We are always moving forward. And our city, the great thing about our city is that we're always striving to do better. And I think that that's what life's about, is to do better and to leave wherever you went. When you come in, leave it better than when you arrived. And I hope that people believe that I have been able to accomplish that, along with all the council members and city attorneys, city managers, everyone that we've worked with over these 28 years. I'm just proud to have been able to voice a perspective, and hopefully it'll continue to have people think, because thinking before doing makes whatever you do better. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I almost forgot, because I'm really happy. I'm really happy because I've been blessed. I came out to California at 17. And that's what I said. I'll speak a lot longer later, and I'll give this whole story. But I'm going to be 62 next month, and I'm going to get married in January to Miss Sally Home. Stand up, please. And you guys can see why I'm happy. She has the greatest heart imaginable. And I'm very, very proud and happy that she loves me like I love her. Thank you so much.
I think that's everything. Take home your flag, take home your cap, leave the centerpiece, and we will see you soon at future city events. Thank you so much for coming.